Hi, I'm Iz, and today I wanted to talk to you about Halo Wars unit counters. Unit counters on Halo Wars use three simple rules, and the rules are rock, paper, scissor. Now, you've all played that before, and in Halo Wars terms, that means tanks have an advantage versus infantry, infantry have an advantage versus air, and air obviously beats tanks, and a weak versus infantry. Tanks, like I said, are strong versus infantry, weak versus air, and infantry is weak versus tanks, strong versus air. Now that I've got that cleared up, the next thing you should know is some units break this rule, but once you have learned what units break this rule, then the rule stays true and you can effectively know what you need to build to beat that unit. And that's very obviously very important, because there's no point making units and not knowing what they're actually good for. Now, the four units that break this rule, first I'll start with Covenant. There's a Coventry infantry unit called the Hunter, and it is strong versus tanks. Obviously, normally infantry is weak versus tanks, but this unit breaks the rule and is strong versus tanks. Then going on the flip side, UNSC has an infantry unit too called the Cyclops. The Cyclops is strong versus tanks as well, and is also an infantry unit, as I said. Now, going to vehicles, the UNSC has a new unit called... the Covenant has a new unit called the Reaver, and the Reaver is a tank unit which is strong versus air. And then going to the UNSC side now, they have a unit called the Wolverine, which is a tank, and it is strong versus air. Now, besides those four units, the rule still applies, so just remember those units that break the rule, and those units that break the rule are actually quite good, so if you can get to them, then go for it. Otherwise, if you don't have the money, then you might be forced to use the soft counters, which would be, the infantry versus air, or air is fairly good versus tanks. That's more of a hard counter, and tanks versus infantry is kind of like a medium counter. So yeah, just remember those and you should do well. See you later.